This is round 7 of the New South Wales Off Road Championship, coming to you from Colo in New South Wales. Wild Wheels TV gets behind the wheel in car 279 for a look at prologue around the course with commentary from Derek Rose as he chases a prologue time. Derek, the start at Colo with prologue is a bit different than the other courses.
Colo, it's not actually started by lights, it's started by flag. Sort of roll up to the thing and the old mate gives you a 10-second with his hands. He goes 10 seconds, lifts the flag, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and away you go. Get up the gears, come into this, especially at Colo, you're the first sort of left-hand sweeper. Come in, line yourself up, so you're not trying to get on the brakes and you just get on the gas all the time. You come up, like from that corner, you sort of come up into a little bit of a rocky sort of a step down, and the trees get very narrow, and you step up into it before you actually go down into it, and it gets really narrow, and you think, do you go hard, but you try and hold it as hard as you can, and it's really, really tricky down into the bottom of it, because it's just so rocky and the trees are so close.
What gear would you be in coming up through here?
Second up through here, might have short shifted a couple of times into third, just to give you that little extra. Come down into the bottom of this, bottom of here, pull it back to second, and then at the bottom of just short shift to third. Just here, like where we are now, is third gear. Just make sure your brakes down through the S's. You've got to line yourself up. There's a bit of a tricky corner, so you don't drift out wide. Try and keep it nice and tight, and then just get up. And as you can see, I'm swinging off a big time.
I've noticed the terrain changes radically here.
Yeah, it does. It comes in like with Colo. That's the biggest trick with it, and that's if you got enough giddy up to hold it down, come off rock and you come down onto a clayey sandstone sort of base, and it's really, really grippy. It can be a little bit soft, but it's full traction, and you just got to be able to hold it down.
Derek, how often would you change a set of tyres?
I try to, my front steer tyres, if I don't blow any, I can usually get a full season out of them. Back ones I do probably 2, maybe 3 races, and then put a new set on. So I actually change the tyres from my race car onto one of my old Land Cruisers that I work. So I sort of recycle them, but run them right out.
How many years have you been racing at Colo?
I've raced every Colo since I've owned this car. It's not a bad track, it's actually good because it's a bit of a mix between sand, gravel, rock, and plenty of trees. Yeah, you come back out of that clay section, you come back into a really rocky section, really, really bad brake ruts into these lots of corners, and then it's power ruts all the way down, and it just shaking you. And to actually, some drivers, especially myself, you think yourself, you've got to try and keep your head still so you concentrate all the time on what you're doing. And it comes into a heap of heavy sand down the bottom, and then it comes back out into just pure rock, sand down through the bottom section of the track, and then back into rock, and then back into like a hard clay on the other side of it. It gets that just suspension, as you can see it work, and it's working terrible.
We're coming out of the deep ruts here, and then we're heading into some different terrain again.
Yeah, different terrain, goes back into really, really sharp rocks, and like rocks that are on the top of the ground, like where you pop up over there before you see my feet. It is really rough, real bad on the car front end wise, because you're coming on, it's just like hitting a gutter.
I noticed coming in some of these corners, you're dancing on the pedals.
Yeah, you sort of dance, you get the clutch and you get the brake, just to give it to settle the car down. And usually, you can't see my hand there, but it depends on the corners. I'm using the turner brake as well, just to help you come around the corners. But you just dance, just so you just know so you feel the car's, you know the car's going to come out and go into that corner properly. No use coming in too hot and end up in the sticks, because that's just damage.
What's your approach hitting the sand?
Hitting the sand, just stay in the ruts and actually use the ruts as like a railway track, just so you can hold it flat to come out of it. So you're like you're on rails, especially on that deep stuff, because the wheels can stay in it, and you just turn the wheel and she'll just follow them all day long.
I'm noticing too, you're not changing gears frequently.
This track here is sort of a short track, like first, second, and you could short shift into a third gear, but it's just hasn't got enough legs to do it between corner to corner. Like each corner might be only 100, 150 metres, and then there's only a couple of straights where you pop third and that's it. Like, it's just so tight.
We're now coming up to the back end of the course.
Yeah, coming to the back end of the course. It's In through here, it's a big set of S's. It goes left, then right, then left, then right, then a sharp left, and you come back out on the right. But it gets real scuddy, so you've got to be able to come into it and just want to hold it, because you try to, it's really, really grippy and really, like, you can actually hear the wheels squealing all the time.
Derek, the last corner, we're back onto the home straight.
Yeah, last corner's actually a bit tricky because it wants to pull you out. It's a berm, but it wants to pull you out to the right. So you come into it as sharp as you can and just go first, second, third, and just pin her all the way. Come down a little straight, and as you can see from a rear vision, you are going hard. Come over the last jump, time roundabout. Now, hit it hard, just starting to throttle a bit. No, that's her.
Well, Derek, thanks for letting Wild Wheels TV get behind the wheel with you on car 279. We look forward to another time when we can attach some cameras to your car.
No, you're welcome. It's been good. The Colo and this year has been a really, really good time, and I appreciate the time and effort you do. It's good to see someone that actually take a good inside look on an actual race car, especially off-road.
Thank you, Derek. Stay tuned for more Wild Wheels TV in-car action in future episodes. Let's go see how Christy Headley's going in car 424.
The first race was really good. It was a 5-lap race, and we were off the line with one of my friends, Jared Everly, and yeah, we had a bit of a touch and rub down the start line, which was lots of fun. Yeah, we stuck on his tail. He got in front of us, stuck on his tail. Unfortunately, he overshot a corner. We got in front of him, but it was really good competition the whole race, so I really enjoyed it. Yeah, it's getting really rough. Every time you go around the track, it's different. The ruts are deeper, and you just got to drive to the conditions.
Yeah, we had a good run today. Yeah, we took it easy in the first heat. We were running 5th outright and about 3rd in class. And then in the 5-lap race, we made up a lot of time. We're up to 2nd outright now and 1st in class. Yeah, when we finished the last heat, we had a bit of a look over the car and we noticed the steering arm on the stub axle was cracked open. So we just done a bit of welding repair on it, so we should be right for tomorrow.
After prologue, we had our first heat and I was off the line with Souter, so there was a little bit of tension there, but he managed to get off the line first, so I had to follow him in the dust for a while, and he ended up pulling away from me. But then in the second heat, I got off the line in front of him, and then I have a 17-second head start on him tomorrow. The game plan for tomorrow is just to get around the track without any problems with the car and to finish.
You're watching Wild Wheels TV.